Chef Shayna, launching another episode of Celebrate the Bounty here at the Tuesday River Park Farmers Market. And today we're discovering all about tomatoes. Juicy, vibrant, and full of flavor. And now we're at the Farmer in the Dale Farms, and I'm here with Dale. We're going to learn all about his farming operation. So tell me a little bit more about what you grow.
I'm growing a couple kinds of tomatoes, lots of Armenian cucumbers, which are my favorite, my wife's favorite, and zucchini and patty pan squash.
And how long have you been growing here at this facility in Fresno?
I've been here 6 years, and this is my third year of vegetables. I love farming. I love growing stuff that we can eat.
And we appreciate you for that.
Thank you.
When do you harvest the tomatoes?
Full-size tomatoes, probably 2 more weeks.
Okay, so mid-June is when you're harvesting.
Yeah, and the cherry tomatoes are ready now.
You can just pop those all day, right?
Yeah.
And you provide all your vegetables strictly to farmers markets?
Yeah, I go to 2 farmers markets a week in Fresno. The rest of it goes home with us, and I share with friends, and maybe I'll give you a couple.
Okay, thank you. Doesn't get any tastier though than right off your farm, right?
Fresh is so much better.
We learned a lot about tomatoes today. Let's get back to the farmers market and start shopping.
Hi there.
Hi, how's it going?
It's pretty busy tonight.
Good, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
So Dale, I'm looking for tomatoes. Can you tell me about the different variety of tomatoes that you grow?
I grow 2 different kinds of tomatoes, like a purple Cherokee, the big
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's a yellow one called a pineapple.
Pineapple?
Yeah, it's yellow with little red spots on the inside.
Oh.
It's really good. Have you ever had one?
No.
Yeah, have you ever had the sun gold cherry tomato?
Yes.
I grow those. It's very, very similar.
Okay.
Very sweet, like me.
Sweet. Oh, yes. When I buy the tomatoes from the farmer's market, how do I store them and how long do they stay good for?
They're pretty fresh, so it wouldn't hurt to put them in the fridge. They'll last a couple weeks, actually, because they're not quite ripe.
Hard.
They're hard still.
Okay. So I have a couple of picky eaters in my family, one in particular that will not eat tomatoes.
Really?
What do you say to that?
Get over it.
Get over it. I like it. Thank you, Dale, for telling us about tomatoes.
Thank you for coming.
Well, I have some recipes in mind, so let's get back to the kitchen and start cooking. Welcome to Discover the Bounty. Well, we'll have some fun learning about and cooking with California-grown specialty crops. We're here at Tuesday's River Park Farmers Market, and today's specialty crop is tomatoes. They are nature's little powerhouses, bursting with flavor and color and endless possibilities in the kitchen. Not only are they delicious, but they're also packed with healthy nutrients like vitamins A and C. They're heart healthy and full of antioxidants, making them a perfect addition to any meal. Tomatoes can be whipped up in a fresh salsa, tossed in a caprese salad, or added to a homemade tomato soup. Talking about all this is making me hungry. Let's get cooking. Today we're making a panzanella salad. Panzanella means bread in the swamp. It's actually a Tuscan dish, so an Italian dish. Yeah, it kind of sounds gross. But the meaning of bread in the swamp is you're supposed to use maybe stale bread that you have and you soak it in the dressing that you use for your salad. So that's where the swamp comes from. We're not actually soaking it in a swamp. But if you had old bread, you can make this recipe. And since we're heading into fall, we're going to be using cornbread to make our panzanella salad. Cornbread. Has anybody had cornbread before? Yeah? Okay, so cornbread is yellow. We baked it before we came. It looks like this. Does that look good? Cornbread has a little bit of a sweet flavor to it. Do you have a question about cornbread?
No, I haven't.
You've had it before. Sometimes I had cornbread with chili. But this is going to be a little bit of a take on a panzanella salad. Yes?
What's the difference between cornbread and normal bread, like the recipe?
Oh, so cornbread you're going to use ground corn, and the normal bread you're going to use flour, ground wheat. So corn is the primary
I thought it was
substance
like
here.
something like, they added corn towards the wheat or something along those lines.
Got it, yeah. You do use flour still, but it's corn primarily. So we're going to use our cornbread and we're going to put it into a bowl. So it's been cut into cubes, and I'm going to have you actually take it and put it all into this large bowl for me. So just cube it and put it into the bowl. And while you do that, I'm going to talk about the rest of the ingredients. So when we cook, we use a recipe. What is a recipe? Does anybody know what a recipe is? What is a recipe?
The list of things.
Okay, it's a list of A list of food, which we call ingredients. So it's a list of ingredients, very good, that we need to use to prepare. What else does the recipe tell us to do? Yes?
Like, a recipe is like how you make this thing?
Yes, you got it, exactly. It gives us the directions. So a recipe tells us the ingredients we need, and then it tells us the directions we need to follow to make the dish that we're gonna make. So my recipe tells me that I need grape tomatoes, and you guys all have grape tomatoes in front of you, right? And they are ready to go. They've been washed. They were picked off of the tomato bush. And to cut those, what we're gonna do, we're gonna carefully cut them. So, thank you. This is how we're gonna cut them. We're gonna hold the tomato on each side. It's called a bridge grip. So we're gonna hold it like this, then we're gonna take our knife and we're gonna slip it right through and we're gonna make a cut. But I want you to keep your tomato right on the plate that you're cutting on and then cut it in half. You can do it. There you go. You got it. It gets on your hands, don't worry. We have a napkin there. There you go, perfect. So I want you to cut your tomatoes in half for me. You guys are doing good.
Can we cut the next one?
Yep, I want you to cut them all. I'm gonna cut a couple and you're gonna cut a couple. How does that sound? Are they easy to cut or are they hard to cut?
Well, the big ones,
Pretty easy? Yeah, you do have to put a little bit of pressure on it, especially since you guys are using butter knives that only have a little tiny bit of a sharpness on it. My knife makes it a little bit easier to cut. How's it coming? Oh, all right. When you're all done, I want you to put your knife down and put your hand up in the air so I see that you're done. Okay, good. The rest are still working. All right. I'm going to keep cutting here as well. Does anybody want to try their tomato?
No.
No? Okay, we're going to wait till the very end to try anyway.
No.
At the very end, we say a magic word, and then you get to try what you made.
No.
How did you know?
I've seen like Don Ramsay.
Okay, you've watched lots of cooking shows? All right, is everybody done cutting up their tomatoes? Those are really good cuts. You guys should be proud of yourself. Yep, I want you to cut all of them.
I'm wanting to cut all of them.
All right, so we have our tomatoes cut. We're gonna add them into the bowl with the cornbread. So you can just pick up your plate, yep, and slide it in for me. Good job. It got stuck on there. Okay. I'll take that. Thank you. All right, let's see. Oh, you guys are ready for me? Here we are. Yep. They're so beautiful. Raise your hand and tell me one of the colors you see of the tomatoes. Yes.
I see red.
Red, of course. We all see red tomatoes often, but I see other colors. What do you see?
Yellow.
Yellow, yes. What did you see?
Kind of like mixed up colors.
Yeah, it's kind of a mixed up color. It's green with a little bit of orange. Did you see another color?
Yeah, I saw green, yellow, and red mixed together.
Green, yellow, and red mixed together. It makes it really pretty to look at, don't you think?
Yeah.
Makes you hungry?
It kind of looks like little stones.
Little stones? Yeah, okay, I like it. All right, what is this ingredient? Cucumber, yeah. So, do you guys want to practice cutting the cucumber as well?
Yeah, of course.
All right. So the cucumber we're also going to dice. And to get kids involved in the kitchen, I like to cut it in half lengthwise. It's always great to make a flat surface. So then it's easier for kids to cut in the kitchen. So I'm gonna cut this into...
I thought you were going to cut it one and then the next one.
Well, I'm making it into do you kind of see it looks like a half circle? So what I want you guys to do when I give you the cucumber is I want you to lay it down flat on your plate, like that. Got it? And then you're going to hold it like a claw. Can you show me your claw grip? Oh, good. Oh, I like the face too. Good job. And you're gonna hold it like this. So my knuckles are kind of my guide. Yeah, like this. Do you see? And then we're gonna cut. So we're gonna hold our knife and you're gonna watch me first and then I'm gonna give it to you to do. And you're gonna push it down like that. It does get stuck on my knife, but that's okay. All right, and we're just gonna cut our cucumbers into, it's gonna look yummy. Do you see my half circle? Can you guys do that? All right, perfect.
It looks like eyes.
Yeah, I like it. It looks like eyes. I agree with you. All right. So go ahead and cut those cucumbers into slices for me. There you go.
Wait, like this?
Pick up, nope, so keep it flat like that. And then you're gonna,
Oh.
there you go. You gotta press down kind of hard. You got it, keep going. You're working so hard on this. Good job. Keep going. Oh, you're doing an excellent job. Keep going. Great job. All right, perfect. Put your knife down for me. Wonderful job. Can you cut this one up a little bit more? You have a question?
No.
Oh.
So, sometimes me and my family eat, like, cut up, I believe, like, there's a juice with cucumbers, like, squiggly cucumbers, and it tastes with sugar in it. That tastes really good.
That sounds really good. A squiggly cucumber juice. I like it. All right, how are we doing over here?
It's kind of hard to cut.
It is, but you're doing such a good job. Let me help you just put a little bit of pressure on there. So take your other hand here and push down.
It hurts my hand.
Use this part of your hand. Oh, there you go. Good job. You got it. All right, can I come by and collect all of your cucumbers just like I collected the tomatoes? So far, who can tell me what we've put into our salad? Yes.
Tomatoes and cucumbers.
Tomatoes, cucumbers, and what else?
Cornbread.
Cornbread. Good job. All right, I'm coming for your cucumbers. Oh, I like your smiley face. Thank you. Cucumbers. All right, and what color are the cucumbers?
Green.
Good.
Light green and a little white.
And a little white.
Green, light green. Yeah.
All right, so we have our cornbread, our tomatoes, our cucumbers. I'm gonna cut up, and we're just gonna use a tiny bit of onion today. I'm not gonna make you cut the onion, but you could do it because you guys are all super duper chefs up here.
Onions now?
No, I'm not gonna have you cut it, but you could practice cutting it at home. I'm gonna slice it super duper thin. What color is my onion up here?
White, like a pinkish white.
Purple. You know what? This is called a red onion, believe it or not.
It's like a magenta onion.
Yeah, they should call it magenta onion. I think that would be more fun at the grocery store, don't you?
This is like the type of onion I see in my smashed burgers.
Oh, yeah. All right, so I sliced up some onion. Okay, I want you guys to tell me what this is. We talked about it.
Basil.
Basil, exactly. So basil is an herb. It is used to make our food taste good. I want you to take the basil and rub it between your fingers and then smell it and pass it on.
Are you going to do mint?
Here, I'll give you each your own piece of basil. No, we're not going to use mint today. This recipe calls for fresh basil. You're not a fan?
Maybe good.
Yeah, I think it smells pretty good. We use basil a lot when we make Italian food. Who likes pizza?
At the bottom? Everybody.
Who likes pasta? So pizza and pasta sauce usually has basil in it.
It smells good. Good. It smells good.
I think it smells pretty tasty.
My grandma also grows these. She has like a big garden.
A big basil garden?
You know my mother even grew
You can put it right here. What's that?
My mother even grew mint before.
Mint? I love growing basil and mint. It does smell so good. Okay, so I'm gonna take the basil and I'm gonna bunch it all together and I'm just gonna use the leaves. And I'm gonna do something, a cut that's called a chiffonade. Has anybody heard that before? Chiffonade. It means to ribbon. So I'll show you what we're gonna do here. I'm gonna take these leaves and I'm gonna roll them together like this.
Usually a line.
Roll, roll, roll. I'm gonna put it on the cutting board and then I'm gonna slice it, yeah.
I knew that.
You knew it? And then you'll see it kind of looks like ribbons of basil. Do you see it going in?
Yeah. It's sparkly.
It's like putting glitter into the bowl.
Can we start cutting it now?
If you want to practice, you can. I'm gonna add in our olive oil
Cutting it.
and our balsamic vinegar. So that's the dressing that we talked about. Yes.
What's the difference between normal vinegar and balsamic vinegar?
Well, there's different types of vinegar and it has to do with how it's been aged and processed. So we have balsamic vinegar versus like red wine vinegar versus rice vinegar. You fold, oh, that looks beautiful. You guys can keep your basil on your plate and you can use it to garnish. So I'm putting salt and pepper, a little bit of dried oregano. And then what is this? What is this? Parmesan cheese.
I love Parmesan cheese.
I do too, because we use Parmesan cheese on top of our pasta a lot, right? Parmesan cheese has a really yummy salty flavor. I'm going to give you each a piece that you can.
I dropped one.
You dropped it? It's okay. I'll give you another one. No problem.
We can taste it.
You can taste it. You don't have to cut it. Oh, she's getting fancy. I like it.
I like it.
All right, here's your Parmesan. This is for you to taste. Yeah.
I feel like this is how French.
Oh, you want to get fancy eating it. I like it. So I'm going to put the Parmesan cheese in here. You could also use fresh mozzarella. And if you look at the recipe picture, I actually use fresh mozzarella and cut them into little stars. So you can play around with your cheese that you use. You don't have to cut it. It's kind of hard to cut. And then I'm going to stir our salad. So who can tell me all the things that we put into our Panzanella salad? Hold on, I asked you guys already. What did I put into the salad? Tell me one ingredient. Okay, I put the Parmesan cheese. Good. What else? Give me one ingredient that I put.
I know this because I like it.
What's one ingredient? Cornbread. Good.
Basil.
Basil. Fresh basil. Good.
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes. That's the star of the show. Yes. Okay, what else did I put that they haven't said yet? Cornbread. Okay. We did say cornbread, but that's okay. What else did I put?
Balsamic vinegar.
Balsamic vinegar. What else?
Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper. That helps flavor it a little bit. Anything else I missed?
Oh wait. I know.
We're going to leave that on your plate. Yes, what did I miss?
Cucumber.
Cucumber. Good. So we got tomato, cucumber, cornbread, Parmesan cheese,
And onion.
and onion. We forgot the onion. Yes, we got onion. Good job. All right, are you guys ready to try the salad?
Nice. Oh wait, what about the bug?
You can keep that on your plate, and I'm going to add to it. How about that?
We eat it.
Do you guys want to see what it looks like? You probably don't want to eat that by itself, but you can try it.
Pretty swampy if you ask me.
Does it look swampy? What do you guys think?
Ooh, that's delicious.
Does it look yummy? Are you guys ready to try it?
Yeah.
All right. So was this pretty easy to make?
Yeah.
Do you think you guys could make it at home for your parents? Yeah? They all heard you, so they expect you to now make it at home for them. It is hot in here. Do you think it's this hot in your kitchen at home? Oh, good. Phew. I hope you have air conditioning. All right. I'm going to give you guys some to try.
What if you don't like it?
If you don't like it, you don't have to eat it. You can give it to your parents.
Happy because
Oh, yeah. You can sprinkle that on top. Can you think of anything else that you might want to put in this salad? Like, I would want to maybe put some avocado in here. What would you like to put?
avocado and avocados, like mint.
Okay, yeah.
And some like pieces of chicken.
Pieces of chicken. I like that. And okay, more salad dressing. I like it. All right. Let's see. Mayonnaise.
Oh yeah.
If you're a mayonnaise fan, yeah, you could try that.
I cut it up into tiny pieces. So like, I cut it into tiny pieces.
Oh, perfect. It's like a garnish for the top, yes?
So I'm gonna like.
All right. Will you remind everybody what our magic word is?
Oh, is it? Oh, I know.
Yes.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. Okay, on the count of 3, we're going to say bon appetit, and then you guys are going to eat your salad. Try it again. Eat it again. Okay, ready? Will you help me say bon appetit? On the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Bon appetit. Good. All right, you can give it a try. I had a blast cooking with you today and exploring new tasty flavors from the farmers market. Farmers markets are such a wonderful place to find fresh, locally grown veggies and try out new recipes with them. See you next time for another fun cooking adventure.